on two former Army Rangers who are paired together against their will on the road trip of a lifetime. Briggs, played by Channing Tatum, and Lulu, a Belgian Malinois, race down the Pacific coast to get to a fellow soldier's funeral on time. Tatum also co-directed this in his feature debut alongside Reed Carolyn, who wrote the screenplay, and it hit theaters late February. And in terms of its narrative structure, this hits a number of the same beats we've seen before with these animal-centered movies, where you have an individual who's down on his luck and doesn't have it all together, and he meets an animal with some sort of behavioral issues, and they have to learn how to get along. And along the way, the animal helps the human learn something about themselves. And there are two approaches generally taken with this structure. There's either the very slapstick, overly comical tone that you especially see in a lot of kids' movies, or there's a sweeter, more sentimental tone that's a bit more adult, but still mostly family-oriented. And this, while still comedic, definitely takes on the latter tone. There are these serious undertones to it, but it has a very gentle, somewhat laid-back approach about it, especially due to it being a road trip movie, and with it being about this broken man trying to get it together, and this military dog who's trying to get over PTSD. And this film is about the bond they form along the way. It's nothing that reinvents the wheel, but there's a sense of sincerity to it. This is a personal project for Tatum, who also had a dog named Lulu, who passed away in 2018, and he based the film loosely on her, as they also had a road trip together. And you can sense that earnestness in his performance, which can be very charismatic, in the way he tries to be accommodating to Lulu the character. And the bond we see him form with Lulu as they go further down this road trip is bound to put a smile on your face, if nothing else, which is something you can almost always rely on in a dog-centered movie. I mean, unless you don't like dogs, of course. Though there are some deeper themes to the film, which I like, but I wish were touched upon a bit more. With the film being about a former soldier and former military dog, the film does touch upon themes of overcoming trauma and the behaviors both Briggs and Lulu need to unlearn. We especially see this in the encounters that the two have, a number of which can be quite abrasive. There are some where their experience allows them to get out of a sticky situation, such as one where they're almost kidnapped, but then there are some where it's their own doing, such as when Lulu attacks a man in a hotel lobby. And we even see how deep-seated their behavior is, such as the way in which Briggs will casually talk about going to war like it's nothing. Because of the film's somewhat overall laid-back approach, it does make the moments where we go from buddy road movie to character drama about trauma to be a bit uneven. While I appreciate the easygoing nature of the film, and for some they may really love that tone and don't think this is a big deal, I just wished it honed in just a bit more on those themes and give them more of a focus. Especially that way, it makes the inevitable breakthrough towards the end feel a bit more earned, instead of this abrupt realization on the lessons needed to be learned that comes at the last second. But still, despite its uneven tone, Dog is a sweet film that's at least bound to put a smile on your face. While its themes of overcoming trauma are a bit lost in its familiar structure and laid-back feel, it's a gentle film with pure intentions that will get a few good laughs out of you, while also pulling on your heartstrings where it can. It's a solid enough directorial debut for Tatum, and if you like these animal-centered films, you'll be sure to enjoy this. Dog gets a 6.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Dog, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find it funny? Do you want to see Channing Tatum direct more movies? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.